there are people, maybe it's just their temperament, maybe they are just sanguines or something. You just meet someone for the first time and you have already downloaded your life history for that person. Like, even someone you know one on one, someone who is even your friend, you still have to be able to like package some things and don't give out your whole information of what you're about to do or what you are doing. Not to now talk of someone you're just meeting for the first time, a stranger, and you have already downloaded your life information. You know, I am this, I work here, I do this, I do that, I do. Hello everyone, my name is Victoria and you are welcome to the positive moment. If you are joining us for the first time, follow us on all our social media pages from Instagram to Facebook and on our YouTube channel PME_music1. On our YouTube, we are also known as PME_music1 TV. Thank you for joining us today. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. So today, due to the recent happenings in Nigeria, a lot of things have been happening. We have been having a lot of security issues in Nigeria. Like, it is well. It's all I can say. A lot of things are happening, like from kidnapping to Fulani herdsmen invasion, from armed robbery, like a lot of insecurity are happening in our country currently, and we need to really be very conscious right now. We need to be security conscious. So today we'll be discussing some few security tips for every Nigerian. You know, recently there was one, I don't know who made the list, I don't know who made the ranking, but they ranked Nigeria as the 6th worst nation in Africa to live in terms of insecurity. Like, wow, that's the serious one. 6th worst nation to live in Africa. But judging from everything we see and we hear on a daily basis, you would want to agree with whoever made that list that Nigeria is in a very serious condition. And currently we are having a lot of agitations here and there. Biafra this, Oduduwa that, this, that. Like, it's a very serious issue and we need to like be conscious, because a lot of evil people are actually hiding under these things to perpetrate their own evil. That's how and why we've been hearing about unknown gunmen, this, that, unknown gunmen, everything unknown gunmen. Like, these men, is not, they are not unknown. They are people we see and we know and we interact with on a daily basis. Some people are even using this insecurity to settle scores, their personal scores with people. Like, if you have beef with somebody, you just go and attack the person and the media will report that unknown gunmen has attacked so and so person. Like, it's really a very serious one now. So we need to be very, 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 very conscious, very security conscious. So let's discuss some tips, some security consciousness tips. Number 1, be friendly with your neighbors. Some people, they don't have to carry face. They will just come back from work or from wherever and they will just enter their room, their houses straight up. No interaction with their neighbors, nothing. Like, everybody is just on their own. But we need to be conscious. So we need to be friendly with our neighbors. When you see them, interact with them, because if anything happens, if anything is happening, they can easily remember that so and so person is in the next house. Or like, there are people that can be in their house for like 1 week and even their neighbor will not know whether they are inside or they are not inside. I heard the story of somebody who actually had an home accident and died in his room and nobody knew Nobody knew for days until when his body began to stink and they had to force the door open. Like, what is happening to this person? That was when they were able to figure out that this person has been dead for a while. So we need to be friendly with our neighbors. Be friendly with your neighbors. Second point, live a simple lifestyle. You know, this generation, social media generation, we are always showing off everywhere. You want people to know that you have arrived. You want to wear the latest design. You want to, even some people don't even have this money, but they want to just, just prove a point or something. In this insecurity, in the height of insecurity challenges in Nigeria, the best thing you can do for yourself is to live a simple life, because these people, they are kidnapping on a daily basis. Like, to the point now, they are starting even kidnapping people who are not even financially buoyant. They have started kidnapping people who cannot even pay the ransom. So at the end of the day, they will put their family in trouble. They will put their friends and their whoever in trouble. They will start looking for money here and there. There was somebody who had to sell his building to pay a ransom for his family member. Like, there is nothing that is stopping us from living a low profile. Now, I'm not saying everybody that has been kidnapped, that's been kidnapped in Nigeria were flamboyant or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But at least do your own part. Live a simple lifestyle. Don't give the impression that you have what you don't have. Don't give the impression that you have money or you have something or you have connections. Just live a simple life, especially for people who are very active on social media. A lot of people will snap with other people's vehicles, with other people's cars, at other people's gates, and you don't know who is watching you online. That this girl has money, or this man has money, or let's arrange now, let's do something. So we need to be very conscious of even the pictures we post on social media. Don't give anybody the impression that you are doing fine financially, even if you have the money. This is not the time for show off. The next point is be vigilant. You have to be very vigilant. Like, don't take anything for granted. Pay attention to details. Be vigilant. The next point is never give out your information carelessly. Don't give out your information. Olaniyi Olawale, you're welcome. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I can see your comments. Thank you for contributing. Okay, don't give out your information carelessly. Like, there are people, maybe it's just their temperament, maybe they're just sanguines or something. You just meet someone for the first time and you have already downloaded your life history for that person. Like, even someone you know one-on-one, someone who is even your friend, you still have to be able to, like, package some things and don't give out your whole information or what you're about to do or what you are doing. Not to now talk of someone you're just meeting for the first time, a stranger, and you have already downloaded your life information. I am this, I work here, I do this, I do that, The only thing you should be doing, if you are meeting a stranger, the only thing you should be talking about is maybe you have a business or you have a service to render. You can actually talk about your business to a stranger, like, it's advert, it's marketing. But giving out your personal information, where you live, where you work, it's not necessary. In fact, you shouldn't even do it at all. The country is so tensed up right now. Like, you need to be very vigilant. You need to be very careful. Even with information you share with your friends, you have to be careful about that, not to talk of strangers. And another very important point is you have to keep your phones closed at night. Like, because I had an information this morning that actually kind of troubled me. Like, wow, this thing's big. Fulani Etme issue. Somebody was telling me about her experience with Fulani Etme overnight. Like, these people are everywhere. She was explaining how they could not sleep, everybody was awake, they were keeping vigils because the whole environment was already saturated with Fulani Etme. Now, it is important for you to keep your phones closed at night in case of things like that and you have to contact someone. a security agency, or maybe the vigilante in your area, or just somebody, just to alert them, okay, so and so is happening. Don't keep your gadget, don't keep your phones far away. Let it be very close to you, that so that you'll be able to access it and get help as soon as possible. And then also ensure the availability of your home security equipment. Lock your doors, on your security lights, draw your curtains, and close your gates. And now, it's not only at night that you do that, because a lot of us, it's only when we're about to sleep, that's when we remember that we should lock our doors. That's when we remember that we should draw our curtains. That's when we remember to close our gates. But no, we should do that even during the day, because right now we don't even understand what is happening in the country as regards security. Like, we don't understand anymore. We don't even know if it's still about the Fulani herdsmen or Boko Haram or whatever, because a lot of unknown gunmen, bandits, that kidnappers, this, like, you should be at alert at all times. And at night, make sure your security lights are on. And also avoid late nights. For those of you that like night crawling, night parties, clubs and all of that, please try as much as possible to reduce that this period. Avoid late nights, avoid late night parties, avoid anything that will require you to go out anything after 8 p.m. Anything after 8 p.m, you're already late. Like, you're already, anything can happen. Even 7 p.m, a lot is happening, not to talk of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, really, at this time, please, you need to be security conscious. Avoid late night. And also, examine your visitors. For those of you that like to entertain visitors, strangers, like, it's actually very strange to me when people say they meet someone on Facebook and the first place they are going to meet, it's in your house. Like, really, you don't know anything about this person except whatever the person tells you or whatever you read on that person's profile on Facebook, and yet you can invite that person to come to your house. You know, it's so funny. Even the person who you have known all your life can actually do something bad to you. Not to talk of bringing a stranger. Now bringing a stranger to your house for the first time. Like, so you have to examine your visitors. Know the kind of people you bring to your house. Okay, Olani Yolawale, you said, okay, the lights, this issue of switching on lights had drawn thieves to my room and they succeeded in robbing me. Wow. That's interesting. Please, make sure you always on your security light. It's very important. Very important. Okay, the next point is avoid taking or offering lifts to people. Yes, you know, sometimes you want to be the good Samaritan. So you just see somebody on the road and you'll be like, the sun is high, come into my car, let me drop you off. Now, this is actually common among men carrying ladies. But nowadays, you cannot even trust someone that, okay, this person is a man or this person is a woman. A woman cannot hurt me, a man cannot hurt me. Nowadays, evil has no gender. So don't say, she's what will a lady do to me? Forget it though. Anybody can be wicked. When they say the heart of man is desperately wicked, it does not stereotype men. It's referring to both genders, whether male or female. The heart of everybody is desperately wicked. So don't say because the person is a lady and she can't hurt you. Please, this is not the time to be giving lifts, especially to strangers, someone you don't know. Like, you just see somebody on the road and you just, okay, let me give you a lift. Or somebody offers to give you a lift that you don't know the person. At this time, you are not even scared that they can kidnap you. You are not scared that the person could be a Fulani herdsman. You are not scared that the person can do something to you and, like, they will just stop and just say, let me give you a lift, and you just enter. No. Please, let's reduce that. Let's be security conscious. And please stop disclosing your information to strangers. I've already said that. Stop disclosing your information to strangers. And make sure you conduct security checks before hiring domestic staffs. Fatima, thank you for joining us. Thank you. I can see you. Okay, conduct security checks before hiring domestic staff. For those of you that are, you have no choice, you have to hire a cook, a cleaner, or any of those gateman, gardener, and all of that. Please make sure you conduct a security check. Conduct a security check before hiring domestic staffs. Yeah. Okay. Don't just there are a lot of agency, actually there are a lot of agency that are in charge of all these domestic staff duties, cook, cleaners and all of that. But now you can't really trust anybody, because even the agency that is presenting somebody to you, the agency Ibukun Oluwabamiji, welcome, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much. Okay, so I was talking about the security agency outfits that like give out domestic staffs to people. They don't know these people personally too. It's just a business deal. It's not like, yes, they might tell you they have done a lot of background checks or this and that, but the truth is they cannot really know who is who. They can only try. So you have to be very sure of whoever you're bringing to your house. Double check. Even after they tell you they have done their own background check, still do your own. If you have to hire a private investigator, please do, because the height of insecurity in Nigeria, you cannot leave any stone unturned. Yes, you have to do everything possible, anything and everything possible, to make sure that whoever you're bringing into your house is not someone who is going to like collaborate with kidnappers to come and carry your children, or even you yourself. We have heard stories now. You're on social media, we see all those things on Facebook, we see all those things on a lot of blog channel telling stories of how their domestic staff collaborated with kidnappers to kidnap their children. There was even one, it was a driver that kidnapped his boss children, like, and they were demanding a large sum of money. Please make sure you conduct every security check necessary before you hire a domestic staff. And then another thing is, be careful what you say in the public. For those of you that don't know how to receive call codedly, you receive call, you will be here and somebody 10 meters away can hear what you are saying on your phone calls. Please be careful what you say in public on phone. Please, if you have a business deal and you know that this phone call you are going to like talk about money or talk about something that can give you away, it's either you move away from where people are, or maybe you like tell the person, you call the person back. If it is very urgent that you have to talk at that moment, please move away from where people are and go and talk and complete whatever business transaction you have with that person. If it's about money, you can go and talk about it, but don't stand in the public and start talking about, okay, no, transfer the 2 million naira to my account. Yes, do it now. Yes, I have 5 million in my account. Please be careful what you say in public, especially when it has to do with money. These kidnappers, they are not just Fulani herdsmen alone. No. Don't just think after it's Fulani herdsmen or it's happening in the north. The whole of Nigeria is going through a very, very serious situation right now. Nowhere is safe. The north is not safe. The south is not safe. The west, the east, nowhere, absolutely nowhere. Earlier, I was talking about somebody who was sharing her experience with Fulani herdsmen with me this morning. The person is actually in the southwest here in Ibadan, Nigeria. And when she was saying, I was like really? So it's not about north, it's not about south, it's not about east, it's not about west. It's not about I'm traveling, they met me on the road. No. these people, they are actually going visiting people's houses. Like, it's that serious. See, I really don't know what these people are agitating for, actually. Burning houses, killing people. Like, some, they are not even robbing. Some of them are not even robbing. At least the ones that are robbing, we know that, okay, it's hunger, they are looking for money, they are robbing, okay. But these ones are not robbing. They just enter and they just start burning houses and they just start killing people. Like, really, I don't know what is happening in Nigeria as regards security. And no matter what we say, no matter what we do, it's still God that will protect us, but you just have to do your part. You know, Yoruba people used to say, they used to say that Fọlọ́runṣọ́ òkè fi oko ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ gun ọ̀pẹ. I don't know if I got that right, but it's just like, because you know that God will protect you, and then you are being careless, or you're about to sleep and you leave your doors open, that, oh, God will protect me. Please do your part and leave the rest. Nowhere is safe. You have to be careful. And for those who are always traveling frequently, yeah, nobody is gonna say don't travel, yeah. Because some of you are actually traveling for business deals and things that are actually very important. But if you don't have to travel, please, you can stay at home if it's not very important. Because reports that we are getting on the highway of people who are traveling and they stop them on the road, like, we are so in a very tight corner in this country that, in fact, we don't even know the way. We don't know the way forward. And I am not even sure if the government have been able to figure out what the way forward is, because recently there was a ban on a micro blogging site, that's Twitter. It's no longer news to anybody. Like, it's no longer news that Twitter has been banned in Nigeria. And the excuse that the government was giving us is that it's encouraging insecurity, this, that. Like, of every challenges that we have in Nigeria right now, banning Twitter is the only solution. Like, really. Like, Twitter is encouraging insecurity. The Fulani herdsmen, are they on Twitter? Like, really? I don't know if the government has been able to figure out what to do to curb these insecurity challenges we have. But while they are still at it, trying to figure out what to do, then we should at least, please, be security conscious. Be security conscious, do your own part, and leave the rest. And if you notice any suspicious movement around you, please report. Although we'll be hearing stories of people who has reported to the police and they were unable to do anything about it, or maybe they will just arrest them and in few days they'll free them, they'll bail them. Like, there was one I actually read this morning on a blog of people who actually caught some Fulani herdsmen in their neighborhood in a city in the southwest, and they actually handed over these herdsmen to the police. They handed them to the police, and in 2 days they were released. Like, no trial to call, nothing. They were bailed and they were, like, just like that. Yeah, we know, but at the same time, we should not just relax and say, okay, after at least the army or the government will not do it. Please, if you notice any suspicious movement, don't be discouraged by the things that you hear about people or about what has been done in the past. Don't be discouraged by that. Please still report any suspicious movement around you. And everything we have said about locking your doors, security lights and all of that, please, all those ones, I know all those ones might not really like prevent a Fulani herdsman, for instance, because those ones, they are not coming to rob, they're actually coming to kill. But at least for an armed robber, it will, to a large extent, if you lock your door, and they might not even have the capacity. Some of them actually operate with only a knife, some of them operate with machete, and with that they might be unable to break into your house. But all these Fulani herdsmen, I don't know where they get their ammunition from, wherever they get it from. I hope that the channel will be blocked soon, by the grace of God. But please, let's be security conscious. Alright, everyone, thank you so much for joining the Positive Moment today. This podcast is proudly sponsored by the Positive Music Entertainment, and at the Positive Music Entertainment we offer different services ranging from music production. We have a recording studio. We have a live recording studio that can be used for your band rehearsals. You can record your song, you can stream live, anything you want to do with music. We have every equipment you might need, ranging from keyboard to drum set to electric drum set. We have that electric drum set. We have an electric guitar. We have a saxophone. Just name it. We have everything you need for a live recording session. We produce music, we mix, we master. And at Positive Music Entertainment, we also have a photography studio. And we offer photo shoots, both indoor and outdoor services. So if you have an event anywhere, just send a DM, and we'll be at your event to cover your event. And we also offer red carpet hosting. Yes, we'll host your red carpet for you. We'll make your event lively. We'll make everywhere just, bling bling everywhere. So, and also before I forget, we also offer this jockey services, that's DJ services. And we have all this equipment for renters. Different cameras. We have different cameras for renters from Canon, Blackmagic, Camcorder, Nikon. We even have drone. Yes, we have drone for rent. Yes. Different kind of equipment. Just send a DM and we'll deliver. And our prices are pocket friendly, Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, PME_Music1 TV, and also follow us on Instagram at PME_Music1. Follow us on Facebook at PME_Music1. I would have said follow us on Twitter, but for now, let's just stick to that Instagram and Facebook. And if hopefully the government decides that, okay, let's use Twitter, then we'll talk about that. But for now, follow us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Tumblr. If you're on Tumblr, if you're on Snapchat, you can reach us on Tumblr. You can reach us on Snapchat at PME_Music1. Alright, till we meet next time. I still remain Victoria. I'm signing out. Bye.
Yeah.